got some rot here in the corner, just a little bit soft. I think the roof used to leak and probably needs more frequent cleaning, but looks like recently the roof was redone and the leaks were probably fixed. But this damage remains to be fixed, so I'm working on that now. Here we go. So I will chisel it out. All the loose stuff. Then I'm going to use this product here. It's a wood hardener for rotten wood. It's basically like an epoxy. So it soaks into the rot and stops it from spreading anymore, and basically seals it. It's the first step. And then I'll let that dry, and I'll go work on another piece of rot. Do the same thing, and I'll come back to this one, and I will fill this in with a wood filler, basically. But they have a whole system. It works pretty well, but definitely you don't want to waste this material, so I try to soak it really liberally and also catch some of the excess so I can kind of cycle it back around and not drop it all on the ground. Sometimes I'll let it soak for a little while and then come back and do it again, just to make sure that it's really good and sealed. So yeah, for this little bit of rot here, it's not really structural. I wouldn't want to replace the whole piece of fascia and cedar and have to take this apart. And I've got this complicated by these phone and cable wires coming in here. It would make it a lot more difficult to replace the boards, actually. And also the cost of cedar material is through the roof lately. Market's out of control. System 3 also makes what they call sculpt wood, which is a 2-part mix that's kind of fast drying. It's basically a wood putty, and it's pretty good. I've used it before, but it's essentially the same thing as Bondo all-purpose putty, which is a better deal, lower cost material, especially if you're using a lot of it. And I have a lot more experience using Bondo, and it's compatible with what I'm doing here, so I'm using Bondo. And the way to do this is take a piece of cardboard, and use it as basically like a pallet, and mix it on here. Oh, So you have the putty here, like this. But if you just use it like that, it'll take a long time to dry. So you have to mix some of this cream hardener in with it. This little toothpaste tube. And the more hardener you put in it, the faster it sets up and dries. There are guidelines on the can as far as how much to put. I've done this a bunch of times, so I'm pretty familiar with eyeballing it, which is just fine in this for what it is. Right here I'm trying to make a mix that's going to set up in about 15 minutes or so. Not adding a whole lot of hardener. Pretty stinky stuff. But there we go, it's ready to go. And time is of essence when using Bondo. So I sprayed some quick dry primer on here first, because you'll get the best bond with the Bondo that way. If you just go to bare wood, it's more likely to crack, not hold up very well. So I'm just going to kind of shove it in here, and it's going to probably take me 3 or 4 coats to build out this corner. Because it's pretty deep. I want to get it in there real good. Actually, I left these nails in here because they'll help to kind of hold it all together. Even though they're in the way a little bit of getting the Bondo in there, but they'll provide some reinforcement to bond it, tie it all together. Oh, it's actually starting to set up now. Let's see if I can hurry, pack it in there. You don't want to get a whole lot extra. Yep. Yeah. So that's already setting up. It's kind of rubbery and not able to use this part last little bit. But I got a pretty good build up there, and if I let that set for about 15 or 20 minutes, I'll be able to come back and shave a little bit of the extra off, and then put another coat on it and start to get it smoothed out. So that's how it goes. Ding, ding, ding.